what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our ability. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
G'day, it's DJ here and welcome back to part 2 of my Game of Thrones gameplay. Let's go straight into this and so I think what happened in the first episode or first part, whatever, is basically we're playing as a squire for the Forrester house, and it was set during the Red Wedding. If you watch the show, you know what that is, but we were camped outside, so you don't really see too much of that during the show. It's more based on what happened inside the castle. So it's good to see like the perspective is the word I'm looking for, of, you know, out in the tents. I know you get to see a little bit of it, but really not that much, so it was interesting. So here we are. This is our dad. He's the castellan of this, like the Forrester's castle.
I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for
And
now,
he's basically told us that we have to fuck off and join the wall.
I know you're not a criminal.
Join the Night's Watch, should I say. Hold on a second. I might turn down the audio just a tad. That goes down more. Let's put that down to 7. Just so I'm not really like trying to talk over them.
I would be proud that you put in the interests of the house.
Yeah, that's
ahead
better.
of your
It's
own.
not so loud in my ear now.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger.
I was to ride in the van.
Promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Yep, look what that got me.
I've been
Well, at least
waiting
I'm
for the
still
right
alive.
moment to tell you.
The others are dead.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you
So
kept
what
your
the fuck
word.
is it?
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet.
You're gonna
Just
ask
know
for
the
our
North
help while we're
Grove may
fucking...
very well
we're gonna be on
vital
the
to
wall,
future
dude.
of this house.
There's not gonna be shit
Don't
we can
breathe a
do
word
from the
of it to
fucking Night's
anyone at
Watch.
the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions
Iron
at the
from
wall
ice
will
bullshit.
reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Oh,
I'll
I'll make you
proud.
proud.
You already have.
That whole Iron from Ice thing just reminds me of, what is it, the Greyjoys? What is dead may never die. I love their little, little house quotes.
Garrett, wait!
Aw, Shanks. I swear she's got a bit of a crush on Garrett.
Be safe.
Oh, I shall, milady. Did we even actually get a sword? No, we didn't. Like, we gave away the big fuck-off sword we got, and we didn't even grab, like, a shitty little one-handed sword. You'd think if you're gonna be, like, riding a horse all the way to the Night's Watch, You would want a fucking sword.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan likes
find
to
Did
hide a
you?
little bit. He's a tricksy cunt. Ethan, tricks are for rabbits,
Hides
he's
too
silly.
well.
Oh wait,
If
no,
he
is
was
it tricks are
smart,
for
He would
kids?
reveal
Oh,
himself.
damn it, he is a
I
kid,
don't
my
like this
bad.
game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Uh,
Fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
We don't even have tricks in Australia, that sucks. I want them.
Don't worry. It's just a game.
That
man.
and what
Stupid
else?
game. I
Lucky
don't like
Charms.
it.
We need to have Lucky
He
Charms,
was
that'd
worried
be
you were
good.
gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
Wait, who
I
the
do
fuck is
too.
Mirror?
But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Okay, so she's
Ryan,
another
she's
member of the family.
perfectly safe,
And
I
Asher was the one
promise
that
you.
was exiled, and Roderick's the
I
one
don't
that's
want
dead.
Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He
He'll
was
be
smart.
fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
A milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know.
It means he's a
I
pussy.
know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
You guys are fucking
Where was
talking
I?
for hours.
You weren't born yet.
Jesus, let's get to the
We
fucking
had so
point.
much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
That's probably why he got kicked out and sent to
Promise me you
Essos.
won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I
Promise,
won't change.
I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple.
Oh god, that'd be
It would be
awesome.
nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Alright, it's time to go to work.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Ah,
Can't he meet with Duncan?
we were
He
waiting for
is
this
the
shit.
Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were
Go
lord,
with him.
I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
So this dude that's rocked up, he's gonna be all like, Gerard, or Gerard, or whatever the fuck his name is, killed my men, blah blah blah. And he's gonna have a bit of a hissy fit, but we'll see what we can do about it.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Garrett.
Lord Whitehill
that's
knows
the one.
Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you
Let's see how we are, how we can deal
now
with
do it
this.
again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men.
Oh my god, you two shut up. Alright. There's a bit
Lord
of a fatty.
Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Oh, you
I've been
piece of
waiting
shit.
for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
He's got a bit of balls on him.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord!
Yeah, we're
You
just gonna piss him off
Forresters
right now.
have Shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Oh, love it.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share
yeah,
was
we're
taken
talking about
from
what's
us.
on our
Had no
land.
fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here
Keeping
said.
the king's
when
peace,
your
my
man
arse.
attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
He was sent to the
Acted in
wall.
your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward
what a
who
shit
killed
cunt,
my
eh?
men? I know he's here. What have you done with
He was
him?
sent to
He
the
was
wall.
sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded
God,
bull,
that kind
Lord
of shut him
Whitehill.
up real quick.
Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Told. Damn.
That lad.
She's
may
a
be
savage.
lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then
Nobody
we'll see
lied to your
whose
face,
word
mate.
is
He was actually
law.
sent to the fucking wall.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Oh, he will.
Your son did well, my lady.
Defiance
Kept
or
his wits
diplomacy?
while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver
Yeah,
still when
he was
Ramsay still
brave, but I
arrives to see
mean,
you bend the knee.
he probably secretly
Prepare a
shat
raven.
himself a little bit.
We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
So I want to know who the fuck this Mira is. I know she's meant to be like one of the daughters, I think.
Your sister can help us.
Oh, looks like we're about to meet her.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
that's her.
favour.
Okay.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
She's
if
aight.
it's presented to her as it should be.
Ironwood box. Well, that's the stuff my family makes. Look, there's a coin. There's a couple of coins. Can we, Oh, it's a brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Which is her mum, I believe.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Oh. Okay.
It's a strange place, Essos.
Essos. Have I been saying it wrong this
You
whole
make
time?
this film.
Essos? Essos. She sounds so fucking posh. Let's read the unfinished letter.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
You can what? Does she know that her dad's dead yet or not? I don't think she's got a letter yet. Alright. I thought that was the letter that they sent her, but I guess she was gonna write them a letter. A dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Oh yeah, she doesn't know. She about to find out.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It's a bit gloomy at Ironrath, to be honest. Ah, there's a letter from Mother. Okay.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Did you not want to tell her about her dad and her brother? Damn, alright. Just feel like bitch. Do our bidding for us. Don't worry about your family. They're all alive. Oh, someone's at the door.
One moment.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
You dirty peasant. Let him
No,
in.
it's fine. Come in.
God damn, mate. Have a bath. What is he even there for? Like,
Begging your pardon, lady, but
he's not even holding
You're-
anything. Oh wait, no, he's got like,
if you don't
is
mind
that
my
coal?
asking,
I
you
think it must be
seem
coal
rather
for the
upset.
fire.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
He's like one of them chimney boys,
Please hurry if you
basically.
can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course,
Always
milady.
covered in soot and hall and shit.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
She's her handmaiden?
But it seems like you do.
Yeah.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
I did like Lady Marjorie. She was
Cersei?
probably one of the better characters in the show. One of the better female characters, anyway.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely
What did
an
they
argument.
say?
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Oh. Oh shit.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Good to know. You can be a
Good
little
ideas.
spy. And there she is, Lady Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
What do you want to talk about?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I
She
feel
wants to
your
have a
pain as if
lesbian
it were my
session.
own. What
I knew
you've
it.
suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei
Oh,
herself.
so she's
cornered me this
definitely
morning
not gonna
outside
help
the
us
Royal
then.
Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oh, that's
She
not
was
good.
very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Oh,
I wouldn't
okay.
ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei
I'll
with
do
the
as you
wedding
ask.
so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
Though I don't think she's gonna help
Humor
us.
her. Tell her what
Because
she wants to hear.
she's got so much to lose.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Well then, I'll certainly try.
Good luck.
Alright, let's do this. It's time to balls up. Oh, is that Tyrion? Tyrion's there. Fucking love Tyrion.
You can do this.
I was about to say it won't let me walk, but it's just being very slow. Why is Marjorie slow, like fucking so much quicker than
Lady
us?
Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a
We've
northern
got to
house
try and
loyal
say
to the
everything
king.
right here.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yeah, but they're all dead.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes,
absolutely.
Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
That's all. That's what it's all
I'm
about.
told there are others who would
She
happily
just
serve that
wants the
purpose,
ironwood.
But I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Fucking Cersei's a bitch.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty
Damn,
can be
that
such
put
a
us on
hard
the spot,
thing to
though.
define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have
Oh,
my
damn it.
time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king or Lady Marjorie? I'm gonna say Lady Marjorie because we need her.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in
I'm
all
hoping
of
that
King's
if by picking her, she'll see that
My sense
we're
is
loyal
this
to
girl will
her,
say almost anything to get
and
what she
she'll help
wants,
us with our family.
which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Hopefully she's not pissed off at us for saying that.
I'll walk you out.
Oh,
This
Tyrion.
may come as a surprise, but
Such
I
a
met your father
sweetie.
once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Yeah, no one should
We
ever
only
trust the
spoke briefly,
Boltons.
but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
Cersei can go suck a big
It
fat
was
one.
quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
If we can get Tyrion to help us,
Willing
that'd be
to risk
nice.
that. It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Tyrion's an honorable
Now,
dude.
if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join
Probably
her for
one of the
dinner.
one of the only
Three beautiful
honorable
bottles
people in
of
the fucking
Dornish
show,
wine
basically.
await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet
Or
again.
at least for the
Nothing would
Lannisters.
make
As far as the
Cersei
Lannisters
happier.
go, he's like the only
Until
honorable
then, be
one.
careful.
I mean,
This is not the North.
Jamie's got some
King's
honorable
Landing can be
traits
a
to
nest
him,
of vipers to the
but at the same
uninitiated.
time, he was also a Kingslayer, so you know. But I think if Tyrion controls who gets the Ironwood, he's a good person to try and get on our side to help keep our family safe.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather...
I think I kind of just lied a little bit there, but it's more of
Lady
a
Marjorie has spent the
wishful
entire
thinking,
day working on
you know?
seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
Oh, you slut.
It's true. And over in Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Yeah,
Although,
keep
marrying
wishing.
a king? I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Fuck no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the Seven
You wouldn't have any
Kingdoms.
power because Joffrey
I
would
might even allow you
fucking
to be my
rule over
handmaiden.
you.
Let's
'Cause he's a
see,
psycho little
who
shit
else
cunt.
should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Oh god.
What a
She's
perfect
like
match.
fucking 7 foot.
Sir
And he's like
Bronn
3 foot.
And
What are you doing?
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
as am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Hopefully she's not disappointed that we picked her,
I
though.
fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family.
Yep.
I do appreciate your willingness
Ramsay
to
is a
appease her,
fucking...
as difficult as it may have been.
Oh, he's a psycho.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for help. Might as well try and get a few people on our side.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on.
Can you
ask?
Stop Ramsay?
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard?
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady.
Yeah, a little
King
bit.
Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're adored by the king?
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Can we do it? Come on.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Nice.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
We might have just saved them yet. Alright, we're gonna have to end it here. Because I believe that's what, like nearly 40 minutes or something, so it's a fairly longer episode, but I had to wait for it to save. So yeah, things are picking up. Still, you know, first episode of the series, so it's well, not the series, but the season, I guess. It's pretty slow going, but I know things do get faster in like the second or third, I believe. So yeah, we'll see how things go, and until then, goodbye for now.
You are a pirate! Yeah. We've got us a map to lead us to a hidden box that's all locked up with locks and buried deep away.